Living by yourself is pretty fun. You can do anything you want, like watch those TV shows you don't want other people to know you're watching. But you also have to clean, cook, and pay the bills by yourself. I had heard that some internet cafes in Japan have so many things in them you can practically live there. And some Japanese people actually do. So, in order to make my life easier, I found an internet cafe, and from now on, this is where I live. The room is really tiny overall, but big enough to be in and sleep in. It has a DVD player and a PC that is built into the table itself. You also have a huge TV in front of you to watch, as long as you know how to use the remote. The first thing you notice when you enter is that you aren't able to see the clerk's face in the front desk. You will find out why very soon. You pay up front and the cost depends on how long you want to stay. When you come in, you're given a basket with a bath towel, toothbrush, and for some reason, a condom.
What the fuck am I gonna do with the condom?
This store has all the basic things you need to stay there comfortably. Manga to read, shower to use, and even a laundry machine. There is no escape from them trying to sell you toys though, since even the toilets have machines where you can buy them.
So there's a joke goods list, and these joke goods are just toys that you can use to, you know, when you're alone here with the DVDs and the PC. And if you want to jokingly buy or buy used panties, you can use this form right here and they'll bring it right over. So it's time to make some jokes, guys.
The store has a large DVD section where you can take any of the DVDs you want for free to watch. Sure, there are some regular movies, but the main selling point of the whole place is the other section, which is huge. They have any movie you can imagine. There's even genres I've never heard of. Since I had never been in a place like this, or seen anything like this, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious to check them out.
DVD はそのまま部屋に持っていいでしょ？
ここに持ってきてもらえます。
あ、最初ここに。
そうです。
オッケーオッケーオッケ
ー。で、伝票あったら、お部屋の伝票と一緒に持ってきてください。
あ、オッケーわかりました。
お願いします。
その後で部屋と戻って行って、そして帰ったら、全部ここに出すってこと？
全部ここに。
オッケーわかりました。Since I had the option to take any of the DVDs for free, I couldn't really resist myself. So I got myself a movie, and in order to celebrate moving in, I also got myself a to have fun while I watch the movie. Now, let's check out the movie, shall we? Oh yeah, baby. Oh, here we go. Ooh.
Being inside such a tiny room wasn't the easiest thing at first, and it actually took some time to get used to. Once I got used to it, I didn't mind it that much, since I had everything I needed just outside the room.
I've been here some time now, and let's just say that I was expecting a bit more PG-13 approach to the private room concept. And what I mean with that is that, yeah, I kind of knew that there would be an adult section somewhere, but the moment you walk in you realize that no, these are not private rooms and there is an adult section. These are private rooms for the adult section. What I'm scared personally is that how well do they clean these rooms?
A night in a place like this costs around 2,000 yen, which is about $14, so definitely not a bad price. By that logic, being here for a month would cost around $400, which is around the same as a cheap rental place in Tokyo. So I can definitely see why some people live in these kind of places temporarily, because you don't have to pay for electricity or water or anything else like that yourself. This place also had free 24/7 all-you-can-eat curry, which was included in the $14 price. So you can also eat for free every day, as long as you can stomach eating the same food all the time.
Korea is super famous for its good internet, but Japan, on the other hand, from my experience, is quite lacking in that department. But since I am now here in an internet cafe, I thought it would be nice to check out how fast the internet actually is in here. And well, 3 megabytes download, 0.4
upload. It's shit. There are many kinds of stores like this in Japan, and if you're ever in desperate need for a place to stay, these do the job quite well. If you're coming to Japan for a vacation, I of course don't recommend staying here over a nice hotel, but if you're on a budget, keep this option in mind. As you would expect, there are some problems though. It's not the most comfortable place to sleep in, and they don't really provide you with a blanket. The walls are not super thick, so it can be noisy at times, but you should be able to get some sleep at least. Luckily for me, I got used to noise thanks to my previous neighbor. Since I don't own a TV, I don't watch it very much, but whenever I have access to TV, it surprises me with the same thing. How much of the programming is made for old people. Here is a program with fish, so probably for old people. I don't think young TikTok generation would be able to watch this. Music for the old people. Selling something to old women. Selling eyeglasses to old women again, I guess. Oh, old men too. Eventually though, I have to admit, I started to get homesick. Being in a small dark room might at first seem like a minor thing. It's not like my old place was big, or truthfully, even cleaner or better than this place. Even curry is my favorite food, and I used to think I could eat it every single day, no problem. Even good things, if they are had too often, will end up being too much. Not to mention, having to share the public areas with other people makes things a bit awkward, especially when most of the other people aren't there to just take a quick nap and a shower, but to watch questionable movies that they can't watch at home. So in the end, I had to call it quits. There is a reason why some Japanese people live in places like this, and it's simply desperation. I had to see it myself to understand it. The society in Japan is very unforgiving, and some people have to do everything they can to stay afloat. So my suggestion for you is not to quit your job and fly to Japan to live in a manga or internet cafe. But if you're traveling here and you happen to miss the last train, these places are perfectly fine to stay for the night. Now, I still don't enjoy some things that come with living alone. What I learned is that even if you live in a small, bad apartment, it is still your small, bad apartment.